It's getting out of hand, Israel. It's just too much fighting amongst our people.
Too much fighting. Yes, it is.
We gotta come together.
Come together.
We gotta stick together.
Stick together.
And be that nation that the Most High called us to be. Yeah.
Things are getting out of hand. So much going on.
You're watching the Emergency Tribulation Info War, a YouTube.com channel.
Which means different than all other beasts before it. Now, when you go into beasts, it's talking about empires. You had the Babylonian Assyrian Empire, the Persian Medo Empire. Then shortly thereafter, you had the Greek Empire. Then you had the fourth beast. The fourth beast is Rome. Now, that also gives you an understanding that the beast is not one man. Okay? Stay away from those Christian understandings of breakdowns when it comes to Revelations and Daniels. They'll lead you and divert you into an entirely different direction than what the Bible is trying to allow you to see. Okay? These religious institutions are also set up to teach you the government's spin on the Bible so that they cannot be identified. The beast is not a man that's going to come up as an antichrist. Beasts are governments. So when it says the mark of the beast in Revelations, it's talking about the mark that a government will institute, in which you cannot buy or sell. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's not talking about one man. Okay, when it's talking about the miracles of the beast that have power to bring fire down from heaven, it's talking about their military might. Okay, look on CNN when America went into, remember CNN when America went into Saudi Arabia and you seen fire coming down from heaven on the Iraqis. That was the miracles it's talking about the beast was doing. I just wanted to bring that in because people think that the beast is one man. That's a lie. The beasts are governments. Okay? So read that last part again. He was diverse.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 7. After this, I saw in the night visions, and beheld a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly. And it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue of it, stamped with the feet the residue of it.
Go ahead.
And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns.
And it had 10 horns. The 10 horns it had are what you would call the modern day EU. Today. Okay? You had France, you got Spain, you got Britain. You can look at Babylon, from Babylon, Rome to America, you can get all 10 of them. The original 10. The Netherlands, Belgium, you can get all 10. So this government had a military force that gradually expand by bringing forth religion as well as military might, and have that particular land pay tribute to them, and then it spreads like a cancer. So it's diverse than all the other empires in its warfare, psychological and physical warfare. No other empire understood warfare like Rome. Now, can you say that about modern day Rome? No. We're going to show you why. If you could actually pinpoint a place in which all its power is being executed, then you can go against it. But if you can spread it and it migrate within the earth, it can hide. You're going to find out Rome is the spiritual part of Rome, the Roman Catholic Church, the Christianity we see today. That's psychological warfare. That softens the people. Then you have the military might that most people are afraid of, which is America, who's got a republic, a senate, a czar. It's Rome. It have the rituals of Babylon, but the might and power of Rome. Read.
Verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
There came up among them another little horn. Read.
Before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
So this one horn was made out of 3 of the 10 horns. Guess who that little horn is? America. It was made out of the other 3. France, like we said before, Britain, France, Britain, and Spaniards, which is Spain. And I want to put that out there for the people who think they're Spanish or Latino. Y'all need to get out of that sort of thinking. Okay? You had a place and you had a land before the Spaniards came over and taught you Spanish. All right? But those are the 3. French, Spain, and Great Britain. Those 3 was plucked up and made a little horn. That little horn is who we call America. What is the religion that's prominently taught in Europe and in America? Yes, Christianity. Okay? Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Go ahead.
And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things.
And a mouth speaking great things. That mouth speaking great things is to change laws contained in the Bible. They would have a government that would vice the Bible. Okay? And when you look at the American institution of how it was established on laws. Why did they need new laws when the laws were already contained in the Bible? Think about that. So they're speaking things and bringing forth legislation against the laws in the Bible. Read.
Verse 9.
What's after that? Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
He says, I beheld until the thrones was cast down. That means all the dominions was taken down. And you know, Christ is going to bring dominion. Read.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
Who is more ancient than days? That's the Most High God. Read.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued forth and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him.
Go ahead.
And 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him.
So you got the Most High and you got the Son of Man being brought before the Most High. The Son of Man is Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
The judgment was set, and the books were opened. I beheld then because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake. I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed.
The beast was slain and his body destroyed. So that 4th beast must get destroyed. Okay? And the little horn that came out of her, yes, that's her judgment too. According, if you believe the Bible. I understand why in certain parts of the world they can't teach who they are according to the Bible. They can't teach that they are the governments in the Bible, because it's showing the end result. It's showing where they'll be when Christ returns. And it's also showing that they were built, or they were grafted and made to come up against Christ himself from their inception. It also shows that. So they can't teach you that, okay, this government is this particular people in the Bible. This government is this particular people in the Bible. They can't teach that. Or they will be revealing that they are operating with Satan. Okay, so usually they pay these so-called, what you would call doctors a theologian to come forth and just bring forth questions.
You're watching the Emergency Tribulation Info War, a YouTube.com channel.